as we return for another Sufa. Sufa 76. Who is Rome? People, there is no other deity but Allah, the compassionate, the beneficent, the gracious. All praise and worship be to Allah and no other. Let the truth be revealed concerning that city of ghosts. A city born from treachery and blood, from which a great and terrible force did spring, only to be consumed itself by its own perfidy and hatred of Allah. Lo, behold, the once mighty center of the world in ruins by the hand of its own northern legions. Let it be said, do not forget the lesson of Rome. Whereas Philadelphia, Ravenna, commands the north and center of the land of Italia. Rome once ruled the known world. The Sabia and the Umayyad are ignorant of such history. They speak of the ruins as if it were ancient Greek or Persian kings, yet the Persians never forget. Behold, for Persia did stretch out its tentacles and suffocate the rule of just men. The poisonous scribes and greedy merchants might claim some false right. Verily, this is the truth of the proud birth of Rome that has been since abandoned and mere ruins for more than 7 generations. Rome be the sea peoples of the island of Greece they called Atlantis. Atlantis meaning the magical horse who created Rome. These be most ancient descendants of the Yahuda who came to the island the Romans called Pegasus after the fall of the Ugarit to the Egyptians. 2 cities they built. The first they called Sumer, which the Greeks called Chaldeus, but which the Romans called Remus. The other city upon the island of Atlantis, the Yahuda called Solemn, which the Greeks called Eretria, and the Romans called Romulus. Upon the time of Jeremiah and the great uniting of the sea peoples under the law of Torah as a new covenant, the Yahudah refused to unite and instead fought against the Hebrew tribes. To the Persians, the men of Atlantis did appeal, and with the might of Darius of Persia did conquer southern Italy and found a new city they first called Satan, Earth. Then upon the might of Xerxes, the men of Atlantis did rename their city Roma as a curse against the Hebrew, as a curse against the law of Torah, and a curse against the one true divine creator. Where there be light, the men of Atlantis swore in hatred against the divine, to put the divine out. Where there be knowledge and science, the Romans swore against heaven to destroy all culture. Where there be harmony, the men of the city of Satan brought bloodshed and war. Many generations and wars did pass, with the Romans true to their curse, conquering the world and bringing only misery and bloodshed, until Allah saw fit to bring plague after plague upon the Romans, until they grew fearful in their hubris. Thus the scorpions fell upon each other, with each Roman house killing the other, Roman brother against Roman brother, Roman son against Roman father, Roman mother against Roman child, till Roman was in turmoil. One by one, the superstitions and false magic of the Romans failed. The false religion of Mithra, to whom all the legions swore, was destroyed upon the destruction of the temple of Mithra at Jerusalem by the Nazarenes. The false Persian religion of Judaism, in which Emperor Vespasian made himself savior, and Lucifer, the light bringer, failed upon the destruction of Heliopolis. Even upon the arrival of Constantine, the Roman families could not control themselves, killing their own in the hope of appeasing the great Holy Empire. The great holy emperor. Thus, Rome destroyed itself. Rome devoured itself until, in the end, the legions of Christian Rome from Antioch swept down and destroyed the den of serpents forever. To their old home of Tunis and North Africa, upon the ruins of Carthage, the Roman families did escape to hide and plot their revenge. Now these have become the merchants and cheats that seek to corrupt the wisdom of the people of Morabiah. These once noble families have become petty robbers to try and gain the frankincense trade. This is the story of Rome.